Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And we are going to go over the price strategy assignment in Module 9. So let's go ahead and get started. So here we are. We can see the work dates or expected work dates or recommended work dates are from March 8th to the 15th. Now, certainly you can start this earlier. This is right after we return from spring break. And the estimated time to complete this module is 6 hours. So let's go ahead and take a look at the pricing strategy. We start off with a brief overview about the assignment, and we're really going to be focusing on how do we come up with pricing for our product or service. Here's the objective. You can go ahead and read through that. And then I have an example to help you. I can show you, we're using the FIT journey as an example throughout the course. And so I'm going to pull that up for you after I go over some of the details here to show you how we have provided this nice example to help you to use it as a model for your own business. All right, so the first thing is I have a video here for you to follow. So please go ahead and view that. It doesn't really last that long, but it gives you some really good nuggets of information to help you along your way and strategizing for pricing. All right, so after you've done that, I have several tasks for you to complete. What I'm going to do is pull up the example now that I have so you can see I have a comparable side by side here to see what it looks like. So the first part of it is you want to look at your competitors. So you want to do a competitor pricing overview. And so you want to research two or three competitors. Now, they may not be direct competitors. If you have direct competitors, wonderful. Go ahead and go with them. But if you have some that are not completely direct, that's okay too. Go with what is available to you that you can use to assist you with your pricing. Then create a table and organize your competitors. So you can see here what Fit Journey has done, listed the competitors, their price model, different fee tier features, premium pricing, premium features, and then some key limitations. It's always good to list the key limitations because that may provide you with an opportunity to exploit opportunities to take market share. All right, so we've done that. So now I want you to kind of model that for your own competitor pricing overview. The next part is to look at price gaps and opportunities. And when you have this laid out in a table, it makes it very nice and convenient for you to see opportunities that you may be able to exploit. So go ahead and write some information here. As you can see, analyze your competitor pricing table, identify gaps and opportunities, and then move on to write a bit of information about it. So here you're going to write here that you've identified some gaps in the first paragraph, and the second paragraph, the opportunities you've identified for your business. The next item is the cost analysis. And so we're going to look at the key costs it would cost for you to run this business given the pricing that you may be including. So what you'll want to do is think about different costs that are associated and what those monthly fees would be. So here, the example that the Fit Journey has is there's some development costs, some operational costs, content creation, and market costs. Those are the main costs associated. And when we look at the monthly costs as it's broken down, we can see 1,000 here, 1,000 here, 1,500 here, and 2,000. Well, really 5,500 total, but we're rounding it up to 6,000 because we'd rather be a little over than short. Okay, so that's what we've done there. And then the next item here under the task two is to create a break-even calculation. So you want to consider that the cost would be around 6,000, and the pricing strategy that you want to go with. So you're suggesting, oh, well, 7.99 a month per customer. And then how many customers do you need to break even to cover the 6,000? Well, it would be 751 customers or clients in this case. And so, and then you want to think about, well, how long would it really take you to be able to achieve those clients, those customers? A reasonable time frame would be 6 to 12 months, probably closer to 12 months. But if it's a really good program and students are, you know, engaged and interested in it, then maybe perhaps you can do it in 6 months. But good to have a range rather than just a set number. All right, so the next item is number four, proposed pricing strategy. How are you going to price your strategy? So you want to think about, well, you could have a flat subscription rate, a premium only rate, or the freemium. And given your student population, they would probably want the freemium and then advance to a more premium product after they've sampled it. So here in this case, this may be the best fit. It is for this particular, now your business may be different. You may be dealing with a totally different clientele, and they may be interested in a more premium pricing product because of the nature of the business product or service that you're offering. So next, after we've done that, we choose which strategy works best for us. So here we've, we've kind of detailed the information of that chosen strategy. Under task 5, we're going to create some justification. Why is it so? Why did we pick this? Why does it make sense for us? And we're going to include justification, several different paragraphs as to why this works for us. We look at our competition, what they're charging. And so here in this case, Nike charges $14.99. MyFitnessPal charges $9.99. And then the closest match is Fit On, charging $7.99. So we want to try to get into the market at the lower rate to be able to obtain more market share. And we want to address all these items along the way and reasoning as to why. So we're looking at justification for this pricing strategy. And then at the very end, we're just creating a at a glance table that creates a comparison between the features and the different competitors with your own business here. So your own business in green or whatever, however you want to highlight it. And then you have the other competitors, and you can see how you've addressed all the items here where some of your competitors don't really have complete justification for those or don't offer those type of items as well. So you'll want to include this because everything that's written in here is going to be part of your feasibility study. So go ahead and have it set up nicely and neatly so you can just take it from here once it's complete and add it to your feasibility study. Just like we're doing with all the other assignments in this course, it's all working little bits and pieces towards that feasibility study. So here you can see the deliverables. They're addressing all the items here that are on the example sheet that can help you. And here are some tips for success. So please do reach out to me if you have any concerns, any questions at all. You can call me, or if you'd like to just send me a Canvas inbox message. We can have a Zoom meeting if you really want me to show you some things. I'm happy to do that. You could speak on the phone or just send a message through Canvas. Thank you so much, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing all of your pricing strategies.